Where you at, Berto?
The community ball of Twitch, Summyah. If you guys don't know who Summyah is, you'd be just like me. I don't really know either. But apparently, you know, she's a female streamer that's been popping up as of late. And something that I do think this video is going to be about is just the fact that we are literally witnessing in real time the side effects of relationships just being broadcasted live. You know what I mean? And I think what's happening, and not just when I say relationships, not just like boyfriend, girlfriend, but just friendships, everything is happening live, especially with this streaming culture, right? And I think these are kind of some of the side effects where it's like, not everything is for the internet. We're seeing people break down. We're seeing people do things for clips and then it's on their reputation forever. And you know, one thing that I think a lot of people aren't taking into consideration when they're making the type of content they're making is like, this is gonna be on the internet forever. There's no going back. So let's see what's going on with this Summyah girl, see if there's anything we can learn from it today. Let's do it.
It is one of the most important things you have to consider when you make the decision of being a content creator. When people want to do research on you, having your worst moment pop up is not something you want. You don't want to end up like Tyler the Creator.
I got Swifties all mad at me with their racist bringing up old lyrics. Go listen to Tron Cat. They gonna bring out the old me.
I'm joking, but seriously, even though Tyler has moved past his more vulgar background, his digital footprint still haunts him till this day. And in the past, even I've tried to make sense of it. But the point is that you don't want to be in a position where people try to make sense of your digital footprint. And you don't want to have to address narratives and things that are being said about you and your name. Move preventively and don't allow things to happen. I really want to look at this situation from my lens and analyze it. That's what we're going to do today. So let me stop yapping because y'all know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually start. This all started when Dabo had this streamer named Summyah on stream as his
just talked about him,
but he started cooking her low key.
Trying to make it seem like something that's not, but it's cool.
So honestly, this is all AI. Is that what you're interpreting?
It's ChatGPT.
Oh, okay. So we're both yapping right now. Okay, chilling. So I feel like, you know, with you gotta start taking accountability. It seems like you trying to be like, you're not everybody's ball, all this. You gotta start taking accountability.
Nigga, I'm not everybody's ball.
If you don't take accountability, if you don't take
The ball shit. So we've been hearing this term as of late. I think DDG started it, and I'm not gonna go as far as saying it's corny. If anything, I think it's funny. I mean, bro, this is not the first time that we've had new slang added to the internet that we all started using. So I'm not necessarily mad at it, but as a grown-ass man, you will not hear me calling anyone my ball. Or maybe I have already. Shit, I'm a hypocrite sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm the type of nigga that's always trying to do better, but then I still catch myself putting my hand in the cookie jar doing some stupid shit every once in a while. I'm human. But you know, again, I do think it's a little bit childish. But again, you get with the times or you don't, right? God damn it, I gotta stop talking like that. That shit makes me sound old as fuck. Hell nah, I sound like one of them niggas that be on some, well, youngster, back in my day. Ah, man, let's just keep it going, bruh.
you don't fucking take accountability.
Who ball am I then? No.
Nigga, Twitch.tvs.
Shit.
Smack the shit out of you.
Okay, my fault. Okay.
Why is everybody under that conclusion with her? I know I've seen her a few times with that J Cinco streamer, but you know, I almost thought they were family for a second because they kind of look alike.
What you talking about?
Okay, my fault. Okay, generally, okay.
Definitely ain't your ball. Ain't you on Twitch?
Girl, I don't want to be your boss. Girl, I don't want to do that. I don't do
You
that.
never get the chance to dribble this.
I never wanted to.
Never been no ball.
Never
So don't
wanted
do that.
to.
Don't do that.
Shit.
Don't do that.
Generally.
First of all, Dabo, that was a little hilarious. I know that's off topic, but seriously, I be using women lingo like that. But honestly, she's definitely the community ball. She's an outside ball at that, and she's been getting dribbled. And I don't feel bad saying that.
Really?
Shorty is essentially the female version of a male content creator who spams women content. This type of joking is merely the product of that. But before we go any further,
So she's hopping around on all the guy streamer streams. Is that what's happening here?
Need to give you guys some context because she definitely did this to herself. Apparently Summyah is a mean girl streamer, and if you remember during Streamer University there was hella drama, hella controversy, but part of that drama was bigger streamers egoing people. This girl was apparently avoiding all these small streamers and only going for other big streamers. Well, I guess I'll say mid-sized streamer because she had 100k going in, or at least that's what they're saying.
I feel like you don't really collaborate with everybody. I feel like you feel like you collaborate with up niggas are out of here. But like, if you see a content creator, like, oh yeah, what's up? Yeah. But like, for example, I could clock T crazy.
Go ahead.
Yesterday, Kai came in the suite when what's her name, Asian girl, Nina was making the whole shit. We was in there, other people came in there. You opened your door, you see niggas. You slammed that door mad quick.
Cause my chat said she was singing loud.
Stop cap.
That's not capping.
Now I understand that you're here to help your brand.
This is some
That's what Streamer
nitpicking ass shit,
University
bruh.
was about. You want to be around all these big people, but I think it definitely gets to a point if you get called to the office. And also, once again, she had about
I mean, let's just call a spade, bro. What's her talent? What is her skill? What did she blow up for? What is she good at doing? Is she funny? Is she good at like basketball or something? Is she as athletic? Like what is this girl's skill? I don't know. And that's not a diss. I'm just being objectively honest. Pretty girls have it easy, bruh. She's a pretty girl. I don't know how old she is. You know, she's probably within her demographic of whatever the fuck she got going on. That's it. That's it. And what do pretty girls just want to have fun? And where's more fun? Clouded niggas with money. So, I mean, we could break this down and try to make it something deeper than it act, like, you know, nitpick, oh, she's cloud chasing. I mean, shit, maybe she is. But are we surprised? Are we like looking at this like, yo, why is she doing this? Is she really any different than half of the other upcoming female content creators? No. What is her skill? What are we doing here?
about 100k followers going in, so it's not like she was desperate for the put on or desperate for the collabs. And then the thing that was getting me is that, nigga, she's just around all these big male streamers and obviously she's making that type of flirtatious content, this stuff that goes viral, whatever. I can't stop her, but damn, why you gotta just be around all these dudes?
Scholars and shit. Y'all gotta go back to that one. Right? She might be up.
Video call on your PC, okay? Video call?
Yes, bro.
How do y'all feel?
Yes.
Did you enjoy your time handcuffed?
Oh God, I did. I'm free now though.
You just talking about you better go to that girl room. Why we handcuffed?
Look at those handcuffs, by the way. Those are not normal. Do your research. Those are not safe for work handcuffs. And the fact that Summyah was even willing to participate in this activity is already very telling about her as a person. And that's
handcuffs. What's the name of this YouTuber, bruh? I guess I could say fuck DH. I don't know, bro. Again, no disrespect to you, bro, but like, what are we talking about here? Like, we're nitpicking because she's wearing handcuffs on stream. What did she do? What did she do? Did she fuck somebody?
is setting the tone for who she is as a content creator. And I need you guys to remember this. Repetition is personality. And as you watch this video, you'll see how repeated actions become associated.
Okay, well that I can co-sign. I feel like a good example of that, and they'll probably bring it up, is the DDG and India Love situation. I see DDG and India Love, they're constantly flirting on stream. They're constantly, kind of role playing as like the not necessarily boyfriend and girlfriend, but the talking stage of a relationship. And I'll say this. Why do you think there's so many actors, like when they are dating in a movie or in a movie that has multiple sequels, like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Tom Holland, Zendaya, why do you think that happens? where they end up dating in real life. You can only act for so long. So it's like they're playing these roles for entertainment, these flirty roles for entertainment on stream. But it gets to a point where it's like, you gonna go. And, you know, I ain't trying to, I don't know DDG, I don't know India Love, but, you know, just looking at them from the outside in, it's like, ain't no way he ain't at this point. They too locked in. I don't believe it. So I do kind of agree with the whole repetitionist personality, because if this girl is going on multiple niggas streams and playing this flirty role, it will kind of get to a point where it's hard to believe that she's not going. So I can see the potential direction here, but let's see.
With character. Everything that's been said about her is a product of that same repetition. Now that I've shown you that she's willing to do that type of stuff for content, this is her and DDG's interaction.
It says you're 17.
I'm not 17, bro. I wouldn't even be here.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
I see you in class. Good night.
No Q&A?
I see you in class.
Damn, Chad. I can't even talk to my professor. I've been saying I wanted a one-on-one this whole time.
I see you in class.
Damn.
Be there.
Can I know our next first assignment?
Nope. Good night.
That's kind of funny. DDG's not going. He said, hey, you too close to the line. I am not going.
Good night.
That's funny.
For the first time, I can say I actually messed with what DDG did. This was mad mature and the appropriate response to learning Summyah is 19. DDG is 27 and he does his own freaked out girl content, so I applaud him for not wanting to include and indulge in a 19-year-old's clear attempts at flirting with them. And she's talking about some one-on-one time. If a shorty wants one-on-one time, what do y'all think that means? But with the context in mind, you have to understand that this woman is portraying herself as someone who is willing to do boy content, flirt with big streamers, various big streamers at that, just for the clips and attention. So it was only inevitable that she'd be called the community ball. She goes to Streamer University, a place where a lot of people are building their brand and getting known. And when you look at her digital footprint of that, all you see is clips of her and niggas. I'm hardly seeing solo clips, reaction content, desktop.
I will say though, I don't mean to like come to her defense or nothing, but again, it's like, I still stand on, I feel like the internet is hypersensitive. I still have yet to see a clip where it's like, yo, this girl is an eater. You know what I mean? Like, she is overly going. And I feel like that's the narrative that everyone's trying to paint. I don't know though. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping.
Content is just her and niggas. So let's just move away from Streamer University.
That's a lot of female streamers though.
Because there's a clip of Funny Mike and Jay Cinco laughing at her because she says she's nobody's ball.
Hey, stop all that. Nobody's ball. Mike. She said she nobody's ball, Mike. She said she nobody's ball. She said she don't get dribbled. I believe that.
That's funny. That's funny.
No, he's just talking. Maya.
Hey, you gotta go to sleep, gang.
Now this clip was straight up bullying. Not even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel bad for Shorty, but look who she's around. A bunch of niggas. A bunch of niggas you probably shouldn't be around. Jay Cinco is a girl content merchant and he be around Deshae Frost, a fellow
girl content merchant is crazy. They said this nigga Jay Cinco's a girl content merchant. He said he run a goddamn factory with the hoes. Hell nah.
Girl content merchant. That's enough reason to avoid that space. But what is somebody doing? Sitting on the dude's freaking lap. Same dude.
Okay. Now we're seeing what's going. But it also, look at the way she's looking in his eyes though. This is the first time I'm seeing this. She going for Jay Cinco. Hey, this is a different interaction. She going for him. She choosing. See, I think that's the problem. Y'all niggas not knowing the difference between chilling and choosing, because here it looked like she is choosing.
That's laughing about her being a community ball is the same one whose lap she's sitting on. And in the clip, bro, they're frying her so bad. And what is her response?
Nah, it's just content.
Which, okay, Summyah, it may just be content, but why does your content have to be flirtatious? And before y'all say anything, I'm against girl content as well. I don't even like Deshae Frost. I don't like J Cinco, and that's because I'm a young man. I'm not about to sit up here and watch other men flirt with girls. That's odd and very gooned out.
That's a very that's a good take, man. That's a very good take. I mean, again, I'm not gonna be overcritical on nobody that wants to enjoy any form of piece of content. I mean, shit, I love to watch movies, so you know, there's nothing wrong with it. But you do, to a degree, have to think to yourself, if you are spending hours and hours and hours a day watching grown men interact with other women, and you find that's like the peak of your day, and you're sitting at home with no hoes, and you don't even have the skill set to even go attempt to have some female interaction, I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna have to get your priorities straight, my boy.
Just because it's content don't mean it's not gonna have adverse effects on you or how people perceive you. And for me, I'm personally perceiving Summyah as a woman who is going from big male streamer to big male streamer. I'm not even trolling. Shorty was just on a date with a dude named E-Man, and I've never heard of him. But you wanna know what's crazy about that? And I mean no shade, because the first time I hear about E-Man is through a Summyah collab.
Oh shit. Alright, well, I've been copping please. I've been coping. I've been genuinely trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. But I see what's going on. She's trying to be like a female Deshae Frost to a degree. Deshae Frost is freaked out though. But he's also a nigga. I don't know, bruh. Yeah, she's not going down the right path. This is looking like if this doesn't work out, the OF is gonna drop soon. That might be too far. I take that back. Sometimes my intrusive thoughts just be going, bro. I really just be saying the first thing that come to my mind. Like, I don't wish that on her. She's young. She looks like she's getting her stream money. I hope she can, figure it out. But it's like, that be the thing when it comes to this, like, content creator shit in general, especially with a lot of these girls. And that's why I said I almost had some respect for Cooking with Kaya, because at least she had a skill. At least I could genuinely see a direction that she can go into that wasn't just flirting and, sex appeal. At least she had a skill. At least it was something like, even if she brought guys onto her stream or something, I could see her doing like cooking collabs, and it'd be like, okay, that is something that's something unique. But it's not unique to just be a pretty girl that has guys. Like, I don't know, bro. Again, can I hate? She's getting the bag. Shit. She's probably making more money than me. You know what I'm saying? She's being around DDG and all these other big streamers. I'm sure her Twitch is popping to a degree. So I'm not here to hate. I'm really here to just give a real unbiased opinion. But it's like, it'd be way more respectable to see a woman that can get up on here, create content, and then just do something that felt, unique. Even when you look at guys like DDG, I have so much respect for DDG because it's like, yeah, he's leaning into the girl content, but DDG's been around for years, bro. He's shown us lots of different versions of him. He's an artist now. He's taking the music shit. He has hit records out there. Whether you like him or not, whether you listen to his music or not, you do have to respect the fact, just from an artist level, like, bro has done more than what most artists could ever wish for. So it's like, I just wish we could see that from other content creators. Like, even a lot of the big content creators now, that even me to myself, I've leaned a little bit more into reactionary content as well. But it's like, bro, I've been making hard content for years. I've been animating for years. I've been doing, I was taking over music at one point. It's like, okay, niggas don't work so hard. okay, now like I'm solidified to a degree where it's like, oh, I want to dibble and dabble in some more laid back content. Like I can respect that, but you know, and I don't I'm not mad. Like I said, I'm not mad at Shorty getting her bag, but when you really want to sit down and have the conversation, it's like what do you really bring to the table?
Oh. I'm playing basketball with the bros and shit. I'm in the middle of a game. I'm gonna call you after. Bet. I can't wait for this Sky Zone shit. I ain't gonna lie, gang. I need your beanie, nigga. I can't jump. My shit. What the fuck do you mean, no?
You have a girlfriend?
Hmm?
You have a girlfriend?
Bro.
That was a girl named with a heart.
Bro, that is my sister.
Started with a B. And you just lied and told me we were playing basketball.
I thought we was playing later. I was just manifesting.
All right. Now I'm about to be texting all my little shit.
What?
And she just be looking so uncomfortable. And I think that's part of a bigger problem because these male streamers don't see women as women, they see them as assets to the content. And I touch on that later. But because they see them as assets, they see them as, oh, this is just another shorty in my roster. So of course she'd be uncomfortable because the dude's on the girl talking to another woman. So come on. I also think that she probably feels like she has to do this to succeed. But once again, I'll touch on that at the end. Now, on 2 separate occasions from what I've seen, Summyah has responded to the community ball comments. Let's look at the first one. This was after Dabo trolled her.
The Twitch TV ball comment was not funny. I didn't find it funny at all. I'm not y'all balls. I'm nobody's ball. Like, what the fuck?
Sound like she's from New York.
And yeah, that's it. That's all. Because it'd be the same people saying like, oh, she's for everybody. She's a, like, you know, and as soon as I get in your face, you'll jump the first chance you get. And you will be surprised. Negative clips, like you go on Twitter, type my name in. It's weird. You go on TikTok, type my name in. It gets weird.
Okay, I do agree. Niggas are hypocrites. If Shorty was in the face of half of the people calling her a 304,
that is facts.
They'd be going.
A lot of niggas talk shit, but they are choosing. They would goddamn chop off they left nut for a chance to get next to her. I know some of y'all down bad. It's okay. It's really not okay. I'm just saying it's okay as in I understand because I know the truth.
But that's just men being dumb. Not saying it makes it okay, but you guys know the communities of these big streamers. I also think that people don't be criticizing the male streamers enough for being balls themselves. And if we're being honest, those guys are really like outdoor and one balls. If you're a hooper, you know what I'm talking about. Deshae Frost, for example, he's for show.
That should be double standard though, bruh. That should be double standard though. And I'm not saying I like co-sign it. I'm just saying it is what it is.
Community ball. I mean, he could have literally got burnt. I don't know if y'all remember the Gucci third leg situation. The dude, Deshae Frost, he nearly got burnt by messing with
Deshae Frost, again, he's another one where it's like, I feel like he lost his way, bro. And I'm sure he's still doing his thing, but he just got way too freaked out. Like, I feel like not on the same level as DDG, but he was in the same space of like, okay, Deshae Frost been on the platform for years. You know, we seen him make the vlog content. We seen him make the prank content. Like at one point, it's like, okay, there's some respect on his name, but he just sold too deep with the freaked out shit. Like I heard that he was over here. I heard that he was actually selling like soft corn at some point, if not real corn. But that's alleged though, so don't necessarily quote me on that. But I remember Cameron, my dog Cameron made a video and he was doing some Deshae was doing some sucker shit. Y'all remember that? Bro, again, don't know these niggas people personally, so it's like it's hard for me to get overly emotionally invested and care about people that I don't know and don't affect my life. But, you know, I genuinely feel like Deshae, he went off the deep end, bro.
Renee Davis. But my point is, male streamers be worse than community balls. They literally be pickup game balls. And that double standard is something I also want to touch on more at the end. Her second response though was a little heartbreaking, I'm not gonna lie.
I just don't do shit like this. Is so weird. Yeah, I'm on stream right now.
What the fuck? Were those crocodile tears? I did not see one tear go down her face.
And I'm just calling to let you know. Are you free to talk right now or no? No, I just don't appreciate yesterday or no, this morning. That's it. That's all. How y'all try to make it seem like I was in a room with Punga and I wasn't. Y'all knew that.
bitch, you be trolling, gang. You dead ass.
I'm just, that's where I hang up. Because I'm not trolling. Like, what the I done had talks with these people off camera and told them, like, I don't appreciate the narrative going around. And I'm only addressing it online. I let everything else slide. Like, I do. But if you come to something on it.
Okay, shorty, but here's the thing. And this is where it's like, kind of going back to what I said earlier. If you really feel this way, if you really feel like that you don't like the narrative, you can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. You got to bring something to the table. You got to bring something to the table. Bring some type of content to the table that doesn't paint you as the picture that the narrative is running with. You keep pulling up on stream, flirting with different niggas, going on dates with different niggas, streaming it. That is your content, and you are a woman. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's going to look crazy. It's going to look crazy. Like, damn, she for everybody. Take it off streaming. Literally take it off streaming. Forget that we are literally watching this live. Imagine you at school and you hear that, it's a made up person. You hear that Sarah went on a date with James. Then the next day she went on a date with Blake. Then the next day she went on a date with fucking Cody. Then the next day she went on a date with Tyrone. It's like, damn, she's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is naturally what you're going to think. And you already know how just school rumors go. She might have not even let nobody hit. She might not even have kissed a nigga. But what do you think niggas going to do? They going to lie on their dick. Because they some simp bitch ass niggas. Like, I just call a spade a spade. You know, niggas be lying on their dick. Right? Especially immature niggas back like early school and shit, probably early college. You know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So how you think narratives like that's gonna run? But you not doing yourself any favors with the type of content you making. So it's like, objectively speaking, I'm not hating on you. You want to get your bag, but in the same breath to sit there and complain and cry and be like, upset or confused why everybody thinks what they think about you. You over here sitting on a nigga lap. That's one thing. Like, imagine that was your girl sitting on Jay Cinco's lap talking about, oh, it's just for content. This it's just for fun. What? Oh nah, you got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That we not going for that.
Internet, I'm gonna address it on the internet. Period, point blank. Y'all, it wasn't a problem when niggas was laughing on camera. The fuck? Now it's a problem when I made somebody feel bad and they wanna address the narrative. No.
And honestly, bro, I really do feel bad for her. And I know I said at the start I don't and that she deserves it, but even though I think she be getting around, and not literally, but just being around on everyone's streams, she's not being treated right, and I don't agree with that. But guess what the context was? She is responding to a rumor about her and another streamer. So what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of empathy that can be given to Summyah. Seriously, she's a content creator who is just now in the spotlight. But with that being said, there's also an extreme amount of accountability that needs to be taken. Number one, girl, stop going to all these streams and flirting. I'm so serious. I don't see Senna with this problem.
Because that's what I'm saying. She's gaming, she's funny, she got personality. Like, again, I'm sure she got male streamers that she collaborates with. And I'm sure she's flirted with a nigga here and there, and you know, it's all in good fun. But it's like, when that's the only thing that we can objectively say that we know you for, oh yeah, she's the girl that just be flirting with guys on stream. What narrative do you think is going to get painted?
He's not getting 1,000 rumors about her and dudes. Number two, Summyah, stop trusting all these big creators. If you're a fan of me, you know I really don't be messing with streamers, big creators, whatever, especially these modern ones. And that's because they do things like this, okay? They will make content with you, they be cracking jokes with you, but when you're going through it, they be nowhere to be found. You feel me? Like a snake, ready to pounce, they consume you.
But that's just, you gonna get used to that in the industry just in general. Like, again, I feel like if you are an aspiring content creator and you know you are looking to collaborate, there's nothing wrong with collaborating, bro. But honestly, don't take it personal when you realize like, oh, these people aren't my friends. Like, you literally got to know the difference between work, because this is a job. At the end of the day, it's all fun and games, but it is a job. And if you are taking it seriously, right? So if I go collaborate with I mean, by the grace of God, you know, Kai Cenat invites me on his stream. If Berto Kai Cenat stream, is it possible that we can become friends over time? Sure, that's a possibility. You know, I'm a cool dude. I'm sure that nigga a cool dude. And hey, if it organically heads in that direction, cool. But I'm also not gonna be getting off that stream and then being like, oh yeah, let me call up my dog and tell him all my life secret, because he's not gonna be doing that for me. Like, bro, this content shit, it's the same with like actors. Like, you think everybody that acted in a movie be best friends? No, that's not how that shit go.
I guess in this scenario, leaving her to the hyenas, like no Lion King. Anyways, but let me give y'all my candid thoughts on this. I want to start with the hypocrisy. There is clearly a double standard with male streamers. They're allowed to do what Summyah does, and they don't get bop allegations.
Yeah, but that's the double standard of life. Niggas could go talk to a 100 hoes, and I mean, again, objectively, like a responsible nigga, I'm still gonna be like, yeah, you a degenerate nigga, but let's just keep it a spade. The narrative is gonna be like, oh damn, that nigga gets hoes. That's dope. That's fly. That's, hey, I want to be like him one day. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna give that same grace to women, and I don't think we should. That don't make it right on either side, though. I'm just saying.
They get told, big bro, you're him. And that's unfortunate, but Summyah, as a woman, you got to recognize this and move two ways. You either don't try to navigate the streaming world like a man, or you take pride in it. There are 304s and community balls that revel in it, and nobody cares. Shit. Ruby Rose, Tiana Trump, those are women that people consider passed around. The women who really do be around other men, like really, way worse than what you be doing, but they don't let it get to them, at least not on the surface. I don't see it. So if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, Summyah, just navigate it while not letting nobody see how it makes you feel. Now, I know what she's doing is networking, but seriously, she needs to reevaluate her content now. She don't need to be up under all these men. She can do her own thing, because as I keep saying, repetition makes personality. She's constantly around all these freaked out male streamers. She's gonna be seen as a groupie, and I'd hate it for her. I think the last thing I want to say though is maybe Summyah feels like she has to produce this type of content to go up. The streamer space can be harsh for women, I won't lie. They're put in a box by various male streamers, and that could be a video in and of itself. Y'all let me know if y'all want that.
W video, man. You know, at the end of the day, the advice I can give to any female streamer, and you know, maybe Summyah directly, it's like, look, I get what you're doing. I get you getting money. I get it is what it is. But just like anything in life, bruh, that fast success typically go just as fast. So I feel like you getting fast success right now. You're a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? You're around all these other streamers and shit. You see the reputation that you building. Figure out a different piece of content. And I'll be honest with you. When you start trying to do new stuff in this content shit, it's probably gonna go down before it goes back up, bruh. But that's the beauty though. If you never give up, and this really goes for anybody. If you never give up, you keep trying shit, you're gonna find your way. You're gonna find your little bag of shit, your balance and stuff. Because the last thing you want is for you to be known as something that you are not comfortable being. And that don't even go for just like the bop allegations. Like, imagine you're a content creator that's passionate about talking about fucking football. You know what I'm saying? That's what the content you want to make. That's the content that you know. You watch football every day. You're very knowledgeable on it. But you posted a goddamn, I don't know, cooking video for fun, and now you're the cooking video guy. And it's like, you're going to be miserable doing that. At the end of the day, it's like showing up for work every day and you're miserable. It's like, bro, I hate this. It's like, yeah, I'm making money, but it's like, is that really what you want to do though? So you really gotta take this stuff in consideration when you get into the content game, man. You know, there's a balance. Sometimes you're gonna do stuff that you don't want to do, you know, especially when these algorithms. I've fallen victim to it, bro. It's like, even now, it's like I'm, you know, kind of breaking away and doing more stuff on my channel rather than just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I've seen my views dip, but at the end of the day, it's like, I believe in myself. I know I got to persevere, and I believe in my community. I've been doing this for a long time, so it's like, you know, it's just part of the game, bro. So hopefully, you know, you could take some value from that. But my name's Berto. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking about this video in the comment section. Make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch. The link to that will be in the description. That's where you at, Berto, and I'm gone. Peace.
Where you at, Berto?